Hi, thanks so much for joining me on your mat today. My name's Natalie. You need your yoga mat, water bottle, and that's all to get started for this class. This is going to be purely a stretching flow, so we're going to stay down on the mats the whole time. I did this last night with my 2-year-old, literally climbing all over me. So it's manageable, and if you do have little ones climbing all over you, kind of deep in the stretch for me. So view that as a little silver lining. But we are going to get started in a seat. So just bring your shins down to the mat, tops of your feet down. Place both palms face down on top of your thighs. Gently close your eyes or just find a soft gaze. We're going to drop our right ear to our right shoulder and hold it here. Take your left hand, swing it around your back, and then grab onto your left wrist with your right hand. And just pull your hand across your back body. A couple slow breaths. Let go of your hand and then swap out your side, left ear, left shoulder. Just set it up here and then take your right hand back behind you. Grab onto your wrist and then just give yourself a little pull a little bit further. Should feel a really deep stretch down this side of your neck. And gently let it go. I want you to roll your head side to side. So bring it right to your right shoulder and then swing it over to the left and a couple times back and forth. You can take a full head circle around if that feels good for you. When you're ready, bring your head up to center. Inhale, shrug your shoulders up towards your ears, and then exhale, roll them down your back. Take that a couple times. All right, we're gonna move breath to movement. So just follow my flow and we'll kind of get into a rhythm going here. Inhale, breathe in, reach your arms up to the sky, lift your gaze. Exhale, drop your right hand down, reach your left arm up overhead. Inhale, reach your hands up, lift your gaze. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, reach up, cactus open. Exhale, round your spine, press your hands away from you. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, right hand down, left arm overhead. Inhale through center. Exhale, left. Inhale through center, pull your arms open, cactus. Exhale, round, push your hands away. Inhale, reach. Exhale to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center, cactus open. Exhale, push your hands forward really, really far away. Inhale, reach. Exhale, right. Inhale, reach. Exhale, left. Inhale, reach, cactus open. Exhale, push away. Inhale, reach one more time through to the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open. Inhale, open. Exhale, push. Inhale, reach the arms. And gently place them down on the mat. Walk it forward, tabletop pose. Walk your knees back a little so they're underneath your hips, and then just tap out your feet here. Walk our hands forward for puppy pose. So you're going to bring them to the top outside edges of your mat, and then just gently let your chest melt down a bit. You can lower your forehead. If you still have space in your shoulders and your chest to open up here, you can try bringing your chin down to the mat. Rise back up through tabletop pose, and then we're going to come forward into Sphinx. So lower down onto your forearms, and then just bring your hips to the mat. Let your heart shine forward. Gentle heart opener. And take your gaze over to the right. And take your gaze to the left. We're going to come all the way down onto our bellies here. We're going to work into a shoulder stretch. So first option is to bring your arms out wide like a T. Lay your right cheek down on the mat. This one's called alligator pose. So bend your left knee like you're going to stamp the sole of your foot on the sky. And then just rotate your body into a twist. So you're going to roll onto your right side, but keep that left hand down. Your left foot might place outside of your right leg. If this feels really good and you have a bit more space to work in with your shoulder, just reset, come back through center. And then I want you to take a cactus or a goalpost with your arms. And then again, just bend that left knee and then rotate over. So you're coming onto your right ribs, stepping your left foot outside of your right leg. You can tent up onto your left fingertips. Just give yourself a little bit more space to push and rise open. Gently release, bring it back through center, and then take whichever arm variation on the opposite side felt better for you. So we're just gonna bend our right knee and then roll onto our left rib, step the right foot outside of your left leg, and then you can tent up onto the right fingertips. And gently rotate back through center. We're just going to press up into tabletop pose and then step your right foot outside of your right hand for lizard lunge. Point your toes about a 45-degree angle, and then you can stay lifted here up on your palms or come down onto the forearms. If you lowered, press back up into the palms. Option for a quad stretch, bend your left leg and then sweep your right arm up overhead. Maybe grab a hold of the top side edge of your left foot. If that's not accessible for you, you can stay right here and just take your right hand to the inside of your thigh and open it up slightly. If you do have a hold of your foot for the quad stretch, start to pull your heel into your glute. Option to let your head fall back. And slowly release, draw your right hand back around, and then half pigeon pose, heel toe your right foot across the top side edge of the mat. You're gonna lay your shin down parallel-ish here to the mat, top side of the mat. Grab onto the edges, pull, puff your chest up, and then slowly, inch by inch, start to lower it down. Coming onto your forearms, or maybe lowering all the way to your chest. All right, press back up into your palms. We're just going to rock over to our right hip and swing the left leg in front of us. Bring the sole of your right foot to the inside of your left thigh. Sweep your arms up, lift your gaze, and then exhale, fold over your left leg. Try and let everything hang heavy here. So once you find that point where you can't round anymore, or where you can't fold anymore, then you can really let your spine round, let your head hang heavy, and just let gravity kind of pull you down and do some of the work for you. Rise up for Stargazer. Take your right hand outside of your right hip. Sweep your left arm around the front side of you. Lift your hips to the sky. Let your head fall back and chest open up. And gently lower the hips to the mat. We're just going to swap out our sides here. So you can cross your legs, step them back to tabletop pose to reset, and then lizard lunge on the left side. Palms, forearms, wherever feels good for you on this side. Go there, hold it a couple breaths. All right, yogis, press up into your palms. Option to stay here and just open through your left hip, or take the quad stretch, bending your back knee, sweeping your left arm up overhead, grabbing onto your foot and pulling that down. So I don't know about you, but I feel a little resistance here with my right foot not wanting to quite meet my glute or come close. It's totally normal. And honestly, this is one of my favorite poses to practice every day because I feel like it opens up, my chest through the gentle twist, my inner thigh, entire right leg pretty much. Kind of requires you to really think about your breath too. If you lose touch with it, you come back with that. And just notice the steady rise and fall. Slowly release, come back through center. Setting up for half pigeon, heel toe your left foot across the mat. Grab onto the outside edges of your yoga mat, puff up through your chest, baby back bend, and then lower down inch by inch. Hi Lola. My dog's out here with me watching me do yoga. I don't know if you guys have assistants at home, but mine is quite cute. Gently press your palms into the mat, lift your chest back up, and then sweep the right leg around, taking the sole of your left foot to your thigh. Arms reach up, twist your chest to the right, and then fold over that leg. Fold, fold, fold until you can't anymore, and then start that round. Stargazer, left hand outside of your left hip. Sweep your right arm forward and send your hips up to the sky. Open through your chest, head falls back. Gently find your way down to your seat. Draw the soles of your feet to the mat. And we're going to roll all the way back here. Both knees come into your chest, and then just start to draw circles in the sky with your knees. Taking a little massage of the low back. Draw your right knee in, send your left leg out long, gentle supine twist to the left. Inhale back through center and just swap out your legs, left leg in, right leg long, gentle twist to the right. Inhale back through center. We're going to take one bridge pose just to close out here. So bring the soles of your feet up towards your glutes, hands down by your side, and then gently press your hips up. You can interlace your hands underneath of you and then slowly start to snuggle your shoulder blades underneath the mat or underneath your back on the mat together. So again, opening up the shoulders, pressing through the hips, feeling that strength through the soles of your feet down into the ground. You got 3 more breaths here. And slowly lower your hips down to the mat. Bring your feet wide, knock your knees in together. One hand to heart, one hand to belly. Take a few moments of breath here. You're free to linger here as long as you'd like, to take a couple extra breaths and just keep your body slowing down. It's been a pleasure guiding you today. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you for next time.